Race. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm AdamAnthony and today I'm here with some Ark Survival Evolved. So here we are back on the island with our sole purpose is to basically have this character collect all the explorer notes again. The caves and bosses are kind of the side quests for this go around. As you can see, I have some friends I brought over to help us begin. You might see a few couple extra. See some max level tech rexes, and did I? Oh, I didn't bring the Quetzals over? Oh well. So hurt. Oh yeah, I should probably destroy this. Yep, okay, yeah, no, I left them on. Okay, well, I'm going to demolish this. We are going to keep the resources because we're going to use them. So yeah, well, yeah, we're gonna do this map a little bit differently. Now that we're basically gonna have access to all the creatures on the Ark, we're gonna make our alpha bases a whole mix. So we're gonna be bringing creatures in from other maps to complete our alpha bases. And I might put, so each cannon map will have an alpha base, or will be an alpha base, so I'll have multiple backups. And Fajor will be our master base map. So we're gonna get the story done. We're gonna set up on Fajor. We're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff because we just came from there. I should probably just put this stuff in. So I am playing by basically a blueprint kind of rules where, for the most part, besides a few things, everything else is blueprint. So I'm gonna be limited in my advancement based on those. So blue traps are gonna be fun. So we're gonna be able to, once we're not this base. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna just drop these. I'll put the cryo guys in here for now, so I can get rid of those damn skins. I'll put them right here. So what we're going to be doing here at our starter base, I plan on basically making a couple boats. Well, at least one boat. One good boat. And then that way we can kind of travel. I like a little mobile base that I am gonna actually maybe try if I can either make it a I can't make it a motorboat. No motorboat. So I'll make it a wooden raft, and I'm gonna try to make it as defensible as possible. Well, maybe not. I'm gonna try with the wood rafts. Maybe get a little bit more established. So this is what my new little spawn bases are going to be. Well, not really, because I actually only wanted to really test out. So here's our main work area. So we have the smithies, the smithy and the couple forges over here. And this is basically what our starter work area is going to look like from now on. So the kitchen's going to have its own little nook. And then the smithy and the forge will be over in his own little corner. Because making kibble and narcotics and all that, they got their own room officially. They got, let's see, come on. Oh, where dropped it? So here I have a cage. Actually, let's start kind of setting it up. So we can kind of get a good start, good heavy start going. We can get our boat basically fully decked out, full of resources, ready to go, so that we have a head start when we head over to our other location, where we're gonna actually be having our big base, set up the kibble farm, our hatchery, our first tech farm. It may grow to a different resources, but for the most part, it's just going to be tech creatures. All right, so yeah, what we're gonna have to do for that is basically get max level creatures. So a 180 raptor, a 180 paracers, max them out, and then use their offspring to fill in the farm. And then I'm gonna bring in Listrosaurs to kind of help everything level up, so that we can actually maximize production in our farms. So, getting started. So, I'm not gonna worry about the farming right now. So, but we'll take out the vulture. Let's take out the Argentavis. This fairy, the Inky, and the Griffin. That way, the Griffin that we brought from Ragnarok will allow us to fly around. So first off, let's take care of the vulture. The vulture is going to be easy to take care of. So I brought the vulture because the vulture allows us to get spoiled meat a hell of a lot quicker than we would if we had it on us. So one vulture is usually all we're probably going to need. If we end up needing more in our alpha base, like what if we need one more, I'll get one more over. Like that's no problem there. So what we're gonna, I gotta get our berries. And actually, for now, while we're getting everybody out, let's get some basic tools and stuff going. Alright, so yeah, explore a note. So, before I had to switch consoles again, I was trying to complete my character. So, we had all the way to Aberration completed. So, we were on Extinction, and then that's when we started to do the hop, and then that's when my disk drive decided to quit, and then the update wouldn't let it update, even with flash drive. So we're stuck kind of really doing it over again, but I'm doing it a whole lot different. I'm making it interesting for myself. That way, normal things are now would be considered big accomplishments. Alright, so... But since with the ability of me being able to be in two places at once, thanks to the clone, we are going to kind of get some help. So say we have a tribe mate, but our tribe mate is on another map. Or has to be on another map. But this guy is the main one. So our first goal is to, well, we're going to be spending a lot of time here for a little bit, getting ourselves built up. I'm not sure if I'll make the... Because I'll be doing the building in creative mode for the most part. So basically we're just grinding to get the resources. I might do the starter base there as a build. Yeah, I might as well actually. That way while we're over here outside of the build video, I can still do stuff. Alright. So yeah, we're now going to figure out what our guy's character look is going to be. We're also going to so that includes like the color scheme and everything. I think I have more fiber here. No, oh no, I dropped it all, I guess. Yep, I did. Alright. So get that done. Arrows made. So we're gonna be primitive for a while, but you know that's okay. So while we wait for the rest of these guys to I need to get food going before we go anywhere. So let's go get some actual wood. We'll go use the griffin to kill that pteranodon there. Griffin. You can keep the two on you. Oh, I keep forgetting. The vulture should help me. Right, just to get us started, I'll worry about everything else later. Okay, well, while that cooks a little bit, let's go get some loot drops. Because we need blueprints. I'm trying to figure out where exactly I'm gonna, or how I'm gonna survive on extinction, because the only blueprints I can get is from the loot drops, and the loot drops come the orbital drops, and the orbital drops. Ugh. So I may, well, yeah, you know, by then we'll have a bunch of blueprints I can actually send over from a bunch of the different maps. I'll just do it that way. So I want to come over here just in case, because sometimes sometimes the unicorn spawns over here, so you want to keep a close eye. Okay, let's go back. Let's do the next one. Let's do the... Because yeah, I'm going to have at least 3 bases on each map, unless I need more. So a spawn base, an actual starter base, and then the alpha base. That's how we're gonna progress. And then, like, our bases will progress as we go. But I'm pretty sure the spawn base won't get any bigger than this. It's gonna have serve other no purpose just to get us started, right? What? What is I gonna do again? I came here to do something. Oh yeah. Alright, out comes this layer. Alright. So let's grab some food and we'll let the rest cook. Oh yeah, that's plenty. Over here. So we're gonna be able to mass produce narcotics and everything. Like I'm gonna have a good, like, the greenhouse is probably gonna be a double layer, a good solid double layer, and it's gonna have quite a bit of each one. Alright, let's take the griffin, go for some more. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. So I have to actually mark all this. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, so we're gonna head over to where the alpha base location is going to be. So I'm also going to incorporate cliff platforms, and I'm going to try to incorporate a ocean platform if I can. There's no promises on that, but we'll see. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn Herbivore Island into a fortress. It's going to have a fully equipped dino defensive turret, which means it's going to have Dimorphodons, Istithornuses, Featherlights. It will also have as the flying defenses, where it's going to have the bigger control tower points. Will have a small army of land dinos as well. So it's going to have raptors, terrorbirds, wolves, troodons. Like we're gonna mix it up in there because I want to see. Ooh, and it's a tech die. It's a tech one. It's a tech one. Level 18. God damn it. Actually, let's start. Let's start saving with them. And then we'll go back. I'll go ahead and we'll go back. And then I'll go to the starter base location where we're actually gonna build basically the early stages of a kibble farm, an early greenhouse. It may be pre-glass. Depends on. No, probably not. No, it'll probably end up being glass. Well, so that we can actually, save up enough. What I'll do then is we'll put the windows in. That way we know where the glass is actually supposed to go, so we don't end up screwing anything up. So yeah, here at Herbivore Island, we're going to put defensive towers on these small outer areas, so there'll be like little ramparts with towers able to be manned by tribe members as well as dino turrets. And so I'm trying to make it so that it's, for the most part, you don't have to rely on powering a turret all the time. So here on Herbivore Island here, maybe we'll get lucky and that'll be a max level. Oh no, but we're gonna kill it anyways. Like we'll put a lot of the compound here in the middle here, but I'll put cliff platforms for other things so that I can kind of add defenses where I wasn't able to before, or like I'll probably build like some of the buildings I would have had inside the compound. I can actually spread out a bit, which is gonna be kind of nice. Okay, so let's head back there. We'll get the another dino out. So with us, I have brought both breeding pairs of Deinonychus, so that we can start the kibble farm, and we're gonna get moss chops too. We're gonna look for max level moss chops here if we can. Even though it's the island, it rarely happens. But when it does, we'll start breeding them. That way we can get a good design for the basis of our kibble farm from now on. That way I can actually even use some of the breeding pairs from here. So I can actually use this map to get us started on other maps. Because this one will have the most functional base thus far. Because every other base has a starter base for the most part, but nothing that really can be helpful. This is going down. Yeah, okay, I'll be back this way. So I'm going to try and do some of the Explorer notes on stream, but a lot of them will probably be done off stream, as I will have to use a video to locate them. So, ooh. As well as breedable pairs of every wyvern. I forgot about that. Well, not every wyvern, but fire, lightning, and poison. Alright, the next one to come out is the Inky. So, basically, these two are our throwaway dinos. So, I will because I'll probably get a max. We'll breed a specific dino for the resource farm. We'll breed a specific fairy again for farming, and then again a different pair for boss fights and whatnot. So we're getting to actually gonna get into the breeding and the mutations, and well, hopefully the mutations. We'll see. I don't know if I have the patience for that, but we'll see. It will be tested. So, our first hurdle, as always, is the forge, which will usually require a lot of resource runs. So we'll just wait till this one's done and I'll get the RG out. Woo. So let's see. Yeah, so we have the I found a close to a max level Desmodus, so I took it and brought it here so that we can use this for taming. So we can, when we do come across max levels, we don't have to worry about it. 30% will be done right off the bat. So when we're out taming, this guy is coming with us. So I don't have to. Well, actually, I could probably still even have to when I build the trap eventually. Like, I can bring it back using one of my wyverns. So yeah, male and female of each. so that we can breed wyverns here if we lose them. And then our kibble farm guys. So yeah, once we get the Lazarus chowder recipe, and we can deal with everything. Hell yeah! I'm actually excited to redo the island. Actually, it's doing it this way. Now that it's like doing it like a full game, accessing it, having a character that has access to everything for the most part. Alright, and here's the RG. So I have gotten the Anki and the RG have ascended saddles because on Ragnarok, which these guys are from, I already have the ascended version of these saddles, well, a somewhat version of them. Alright, so I'll put these guys away so I don't lose these cryopods. So basically, these are going to be a timer for us. So that we can get a cryo fridge at least. So, I don't know, should I put, if I'm able to, put a motor, or not a motor, a electric generator on the wooden boat? Nah, nope. There's thesis in these waters. I'd be just asking for trouble and asking for pain. Alright, so all of our farm dinos are out, so we can really get going on everything. Our vulture's in his place, so that at the same time we can also get narcotics going. But for now, I got some food. Let's go get the drops. So green, I can't remember, is it green or blue give us the forge? I can't remember. So those are mandatory look-sees. Alright, we got the crop plot, which will be common. And yeah, I'll get a collection of some of my best doubles from each map, and I'll just have them accessed from the terminal in Extinction. That way I can actually progress. Got better armor and blueprint for better boots. Oh, so we might as well go. Next, let's go back to the Herbivore Island, and I'll explain a little bit more about the defenses and kind of the layout. So, just to kind of get all the check marks next to the dossiers, we're gonna basically tame a decent level other creatures on this map, just so that I have some throwaways to use. That way I can get all the check marks on this next to all the doziers whenever we're finished with them. That's an elf raptor in there. Oh, good luck, boys. So yeah, the reason why I chose the island, even though it's in the far corner, this covered most of the bases. It was big enough for me, for my base, and enough for me to expand. It allowed me to also have my water creatures basically there, which is something I know what a good place to park my boats. So I usually would only have my. Actually, I'll wait till we actually get there. All right, so just kind of like just how we have. I'm gonna have like the beginning of the bay having those ramparts there and the dino towers, which will also be. There's also we'll have penguins for water defense, so that we can have little torpedoes. And I'm going to try to do the same thing on boats. I'm going to try and get a defensive thing like that for... Oh, that was so close. I might try to keep you alive if I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get within range of tech turrets, or not tech turrets, tech generators, which will be stationed in each of the core spots around the fences, and in between them I'm going to have the smaller version of the Morphodon towers, which won't have any ground guys, which will be okay. That way, the ground guys that do get deployed out will have plenty of air support. As well as this will all these defenses will be in range of most keypads within this this center area here. And then probably a main control outpost out here will then have access to a lot of them overlapping defenses as well as a lot of the front. But we'll try to figure that out, and maybe even figure out a underwater tower that we might be able to put for extra little warning for anybody coming from underwater. So this base is gonna get buck wild. Oh, it's a good one. Oh wait. But it's kind of nice not having to actually grind on a map on when we first come here. I'm gonna take what I can and then just kind of go with it. Got a blueprint for a note, which is actually come in handy. So right now, every level drop is important. Alright, so let's head over up to where we're going to have our starter base, where we're going to start the real taming. Because basically I just have that little thing set up, so this will be get a head start on the narcotics, because we're going to have a lot of meat. So I figured if we have the vulture, we can put that meat to good use and mass produce narcotics. So don't be surprised if you all of a sudden see some extinction creatures, or if you end up seeing some Genesis creatures, things like that, because we're gonna... Oh, I totally have to redesign those towers now, because I totally forgot about Volanosaurs. So we have our own turrets. Live turrets. Guys, actually, let's get that scorpion's body. Cause I can show myself the world on the back of my green griffin. Ooh, how do we kill? 58. So right over here, at the mouth of the river here, I have myself a spot picked out. Oh, this is where the clone. Oh, this was some extra bit of metal when we're over here to start. So here's what we're going to be building to start off with. It's not a conventional kind of looking shape, but I'm trying to kind of go away from looking like a big symmetry looking base. It gets boring. So we have plenty of dock space for our trap boat, our mobile ship, and maybe a place for our test boat design, maybe for dealing with something. Maybe if we get an idea for, because I do want to experiment with PvP defenses and stuff like that, as well as over here I have a place to get on my water tames. So we're going to be golden and kind of have an idea of what I can do over at the other base. And then yeah, once we get a good water tame and go farm for drops in the ocean, we'll build some platform saddles. That way I can have a base, a good mobile base wherever I need to go, especially if it's underwater. Oh, you know, even though actually maybe the boats, because I'll need the boats, 2 extra boats for sure, to mark where the underwater caves are, so that when I'm flying by, I know where to land. So I know there's those two mandatory boats. So I'll figure out what we'll make for those, because I don't want to deck those out in a full workshop if I don't need to. So let's go back to the starter base there. I'll kind of do the floor plan of how I might want to make the standard size for them. Because like I'll be bringing the May Wing over eventually for the alpha, well, just for the alpha base. What else? We'll bring the Volanosaurs over. A lot of other creatures that'll be good for, that are like really good for dropping certain resources. So we'll be having I think we'll be having Ravagers for pelt. I'll be getting penguins, I think, for chitin. I think penguins for chitin, yeah, scorpions. I think scorpions. I can't remember. Like I'll be getting. Because I'll be getting a lot of hide as a secondary resource. Penguins for the polymers. what else goes in there? Trying to think what other creatures go in there. See, the thing is, I would put the snails in there, but I can't get them to be over a thing where they won't fall, but their slime will always fall. But I don't think it works that way. Alright, so, we'll just... whatever. You'll land eventually. So over here is obviously the dock area, and then we're going to move into where our our storage is going to be. So we should have enough for storage, enough for each resource, enough for a good chunk of extra, as well as storage for all our gear and whatnot. Just land. And then here's where our work area is going to be. So I'm not going to be really... Really? Ah, you dickhead. No, you're a real dinkhead, you know that? I can only open your inventory. That's fine. But, yeah, so here's going to be our work area. So I'm not going to worry about... I'll basically go as far as a fabricator here. So I won't be getting... So I might get like an industrial grill. No, maybe not. I won't have a room here. I'll have a big area for cooking. We'll have to cook a lot of prime meat for some of the kibble. So I'll be using a lot of forges for refining and for getting the charcoal. So everything's be kind of squished here. We'll figure out how to. We'll have a decent sized little chemistry area. And then the bed, and in here is where I'll probably build like a little tower here, because so it's kind of elevated. I can look over the base and get a nice view, and probably some extra personal storage on the bottom here too. Maybe even then over here we go to where our kibble and our greenhouse are going to be. So the first level will be the kibble farm. So we're gonna have a layer of moss chops, and then we're gonna have a layer of Daisuke going all the way around, and then on the next floor will be where the greenhouse is gonna be. And I'm gonna actually most likely even need to set... I might need to put the greenhouse first, because I need a spot to put the beehives, and they need to be on the ground. So yeah, so it'll be the greenhouse, and then so that'll probably be 3 high. Maybe I'll do 4 just to be give myself a clearance. So this one will have the Oma as their poopers. The aberration version will have a roll rat, so I'll for it instead. And then we're going down over here to where our incubator is going to be. Oh no, this is our resource farm. Okay, so this is where I figure will be a good start, because I can actually go all the way around. And So I don't have to worry about doing nothing else, adding anything. So we'll basically just start off with the tech first, and that's all I'm going to basically worry about. And then afterwards, depending on what our progress is here for the kibble farm, because it's going to be a lot of breeding here. A lot of breeding. So what I'm going to do over here is our big hatchery area. So I'm going to turn basically... Well, actually, the good thing about the... Because these will all be powered with air conditioners. The one thing I can be actually really... Because I'll be doing this all in creative mode, right? I actually will make this into basically a part incubator anyways. Because I'll be putting... Because I gotta raise the eggs in here, right? So I gotta have an incubator. So I'll be making basically 2 incubators, basically. One which will be used strictly for the resources. So I'll have in a little bit of a cage the fairy here, because the fairy should be able to harvest or reach out and harvest everything. I will have a specialized fairy for that. Okay, so since I'm going to get breeding pairs of every other dino, of all the dinos on the Jorn, yeah, we'll be able to do a lot, mini taming and stuff in between during the streams and whatnot during the episodes. So, since I really don't have to care about most of the levels, except for stuff for the kibble, because I might help out the kibble farm and tame a bunch of... No, because I need the max level. Dang, well, I will be transferring stuff from here anyway. So no, the kibble farm and the resource farm have to be max level dinosaurs. Okay, so like the Lister Store, and stuff I tame on this map don't have to be max level. Okay. Now we're gonna figure out what can and can't be tamed. Come on, give me a forge. Give me a forge. If I can get a forge this early on, that would be awesome. Because basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a couple boats. One is going to be our mobile base, so we can actually have a work area as we work out of, when we're building this up, or we'll be building it up. And then we're going to need a boat for basically some quick storage. Well, because I'm going to put vaults on the mainland so that I can keep all the resources that we gather using the Anki and the ferry. Because the reason why I need to get the tech farm going early on, because I dedicated storage. I say usually, maybe also power, but for the tech gens, but that's not the case. Not this time. Oh, well, we got the gate and the door. Awesome. So I wonder. Cause yeah, that way we can basically try out some of the teams that I actually don't normally get, which is a lot. That way I can test out how to get them, like outside like the specific boss teams I get, the Megatheriums, the Rexes, the Fairies, the Gigantopithecus. I really don't haven't really tamed much. Oh, oh ho ho. Oh wait, I can't. I have to look up if I can. I should be able. Oh yeah, no, I should be able to transfer Striders from it. Cause yeah, now I gotta keep in mind I gotta put keep a place for a mech, an exo suit. So you have the mini mech, as well as a the hover shift. So I have to make my bases have to have a landing pad and area for all of them. So yeah, like some things may be in the base, some things may be spread out. I'll have elevators and maybe that jump pad maybe just to get up. I'll try and incorporate zip lines through my plays through now on these maps. So I think I have those unlocked. If not, we'll have to we'll check. We'll get back to our air starting base. So yeah, now I get to go fly around. Nice, I'm getting some good shoes. Some magical shoes. But yeah, I'm gonna let them go through, no, actually, maybe I'll go through them at the very end once I have them all. That way we can go through the story, we can go through the character stories all at once. That way we can also kind of get told the story of Ark. Whoa, getting the blueprints. Well, which was a good drop then. Dummy. Cause yeah, it's gonna be odd having all the creatures here. Oh, I have the perfect mobile base. The Michelin. If that spawns on to join, we're gonna get that, and we're gonna definitely have that here as a way for us to get around. Hell yeah. Alright, I came back here for something, but what was it? I can't remember. I got distracted. I was gonna do something, I can't remember. I can't remember. I totally slipped my mind. totally slipped my mind. I was gonna do something, but what was I gonna do? What was I gonna do here? I can't remember. Huh. When was I gonna come back? When I come back, what was I gonna do? Huh. It totally slipped my mind. I cannot remember what I was going to do when I got back here. There's something so specific I was going to do. What is it? Yeah, oh well. I don't know how I'm going to do passive teams with the elixir. That's what I was also thinking about. Oh, those teams are going to be so much easier. Even the more difficult ones. Oh, zipline! That's what I was going to do. Zipline. Make sure I have the zipline unlocked. Oh, I wouldn't be able to unlock it anyways. Wait, no, I got the rock. Oh, I do. Zipline anchor. Okay, so I do. I do. I should probably do the cannon and the cannonball. Because, I need it's a taming thing. And is it the same thing with the ballista? Anything I can think of while I'm in here that will probably be needed. But I normally wouldn't get it from drops. Elevators. I don't think I've ever seen elevators. Might need to do night vision. I can't wait to bring this guy out. Because, yeah, I do have... This guy, make sure I beat the, mana core, and I'll get that other stuff. So, yeah, well, at least because, well, it's going to be a short stint at Scorched Earth anyways. Should I do... Should I... Really, I think I got everything else. And it's mostly the satellite just depend on the drops for. Catch frames? Maybe. I'll better have that. I think that's really all I need. Well, when I go to another, when I get to aberration, I'll have to get that. Alright. Well, looks like our day is coming to an end. Alright, so what I'll do then is I will start my farming in the morning. So I'm just going to go for loot runs. And yeah, this time we'll get, actually we'll probably end up getting the ferry and Anki over to Herbivore Island. And then that way we can use that island to kind of get most of our resources for, and I'll just ship the resources back so that we can use them here. Then get a couple boats, at least the rafts made. One for trapping, one for the mobile base. So I can make my mobile base one have pretty decent amount of storage, even a small one. So I'm pretty sure I can make it bigger and hold more stuff. So it can kind of double as a way for us to store stuff as well as use it as a base. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. This has been AdamAnthony for some Ark Survival Evolved. Join me as the island is about to be in for a very crucial shock. Till next time, peace.